Welcome back to Away with Those Thinking Patterns, the podcast. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you choose to be here with me, and I am forever grateful. This message, a quick message, and an impactful message for those who copy the style, swag, and/or persona of another person. In a world where authenticity is frowned upon, passing yourself off as someone else is king. Copying has become the new normalcy. Today's topic, myth. Imitation is the biggest form of flattery. This is a famous quote. However, this is not the full quote. The full quote by Charles Caleb Colton, a famous English author. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery that mediocrity can pay to greatness. Merriam-Webster defines flattery as the act of or practice of flattery, a compliment, insincere or excessive praise. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Imitation should be a compliment to the one that is being imitated. They should be flattered. If one is being copied, therefore, who they are or what they are doing has tremendous value due to its uniqueness and/or difficulty factor. Is it? Let's analyze. There are moments when imitation is genuine admiration. In these cases, imitation is a bridge, not a destination. Like when your children imitate their parents. They don't grow up to be their parents. They grow up to be the best people that they can be. It's like I look up to them and strive to be like them in some form of fashion. They are the blueprint, showing me the way. And if it's not a parent, it's a mentor. It's also about passing down cultural traditions. Let's look at today's first case study. Kobe Bryant. He emulated and idolized Michael Jordan down to the way he walked, chewed gum, etc., and he's even stated this in many interviews. However, Kobe evolved into the great player and icon because he was Kobe and not Michael. The caveat here is he credited Michael Jordan, but yet became the best NBA player that Kobe could be and became legendary. In the business world, imitation is called benchmarking, where companies study another company's success and they go out and imitate it and they duplicate it in the marketplace. However, credit is given to the original company, which brings them more respect and increases their market value. They don't just imitate them or copy, they give them credit. Imitation becomes something else when it's replacing identity instead of building on it. Copying translates to a loss of self. It's not flattery. That's dependency. It lacks acknowledgement. If someone borrows your ideas, styles, or intellectual property and presents it as their own without giving you credit, that's not admiration. That's theft. It's driven by insecurity and/or competition. Sometimes imitation can be very strategic. It's for competition. It's to dilute someone's uniqueness, to take attention away from them and to put it on themselves. It's to gain access to the influence that person has. That's positioning. Case study number 2. Kevin Hart. He's been publicly accused of stealing a very young and up-and-coming comedian that came out years before him but is not well known. Case study number 3. And Just to back up a little bit, Kevin Hart is, I've never heard it, or he has never publicly gave credit to that comedian. Number 3, countless amount of individuals who study others just to copy, to imitate them and assume their identity. Example, psychics. There are many psychics walking around this earth with psychic abilities. They're often imitated and copied by those who are frauds, just to get attention and admiration and or money. And case study number 4, I will present myself. I'm constantly vilified and copied by the same people who vilified me. I am one that many get close to analyze and copy, and then try to repackage themselves off as me, as if I don't even see it. These people will copy out of arrogance with no regard to you or caring to see them or anyone else. This is an act of war. Let's view a deeper psychological lens. Imitation often comes from one of 3 internal states. Curiosity. Wow, I want to learn what they do, what makes them so great. I want to learn it. Then there's insecurity. I don't feel like I'm enough. So I need to be that person because I admire them and look up to them. And then there's the ambitious part. Well, I want what they have, even if that means I have to take it from them. That's not unity, people. That's performance. It's theft. And not only is it theft, it's suicide to the person who imitates. It kills or suppresses their own identity. What they do is they take the identity of someone else. This is shirk or sacrilegious. It's a total disrespect to the true and living God. You reject the skills he encoded in you to covet the skills of someone else who did the work, who looked within and found their own skills and talent. You refuse to do that by just imitating them and trying to take their own. In Scripture, Matthew 25, verses 14 through 30, 3 men were given treasures by God. One buried it, one doubled it, and the last one tripled it. Each man received the reward, except for the one who buried it. He met his demise because he was lazy. He had no faith and felt some entitlement. He didn't care to share that money or to multiply it to share with others. This is what people do when they copy. Let's reframe our thinking around this subject. There is no cheat code like in a video game. This is no game, people. This is reality. Real honors, and it doesn't copy. It transforms. It takes inspiration and adds identity. It acknowledges the source, giving credit to the original source. It evolves the idea into something alive. Our last case study. The countless amount of athletes who've experienced deep admiration for Muhammad Ali, like Colin Kaepernick, the football player. He didn't copy Muhammad Ali, by becoming a boxer. He honored him by playing his own sport. He used the inspiration behind Muhammad Ali and used it in his own sport of football. He also stood up and made a political stand just like Muhammad Ali and was ostracized from society just like Muhammad Ali. However, both prevailed. I hope this brought clarity. It is an attack on the true and living God to copy another person, negating the skills and talents he placed inside of you. Don't copy. Use others to inspire yourselves to search for the hidden talents and treasures that God has placed inside of you. Finding those inner talents are equivalent to the search for God. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to get notification of our next topic. And remember, family, don't copy. Look within to find your own hidden talents. Peace.